Good afternoon. Today we are trying something new on my channel and I'm pretty excited. We are going to be doing my first Empties video here on the channel and I'm really interested to see how this goes over, so definitely let me know your thoughts on if you enjoy Empties or not. Typically I only watch Empties from YouTubers I really trust and enjoy their videos because for me, I don't know, I don't find trash that interesting to talk about, but I do see the benefit of seeing what someone's gone through and hearing if they would repurchase it or not. So for my Empties, for this first video, I'm going to make sure that I share with you the product, but also if I plan to repurchase it or not, and kind of like my overall thoughts after using it all up. So definitely let me know down below if you would like to see another one of these videos in a couple, I don't know, weeks, months. I'm not sure how fast I go through products because I used to never save them, but I did about a month or so ago start saving products that I was going through, and yeah, I think that's about it. Let's just dive right into my first Empties video. So I'm going to be going in no particular order, just kind of reaching in and grabbing it. I do not remember the order that I finished these, but the most Empties I have in here is my acne medication, my prescription acne medication. I use Erythromicin Pledgets 2%, and I go through them. I think this lasts only like 3 weeks, 2 weeks, depending. So I go through them pretty quickly, but I just get them the prescription, so I get them from my doctor. And then I also have azelaic acid cream, which I also use for my acne. This is also prescription, but I do know that you can get azelaic acid cream. This is 20%. I have no idea what you can buy just like, you know, without having a doctor's prescription. But I have seen, I think, was it the Origins brand sells a cream. But anyway, I used up one of those. This takes a little longer to go through because you only need a tiny bit. And the next step, my holy grail, my favorite eye makeup remover. I just mentioned these in my skincare favorites, and it is the Almay Eye Makeup Remover Liquid. This is not their oil-free version. I don't really care for that version. I prefer the oil version because it gets the makeup off, my eye makeup off a ton quicker. But yeah, there are 2 bottles here and I need to go repurchase. I'm using a mini Clinique one right now, but I don't have any more of these in my backup, so I do need to go out and purchase that. If you watch that video, you know this is a favorite of mine. I repurchase it all the time. It's my favorite, and it's so affordable that there are other high-end eye makeup removers that I enjoy, but that just works, and it's like $5 or $6, so yes, I'm repurchasing. Then next we have a Tree Hut Shea Sugar Scrub in Brazilian Nut. I actually have 2 of these. One I just finished up the other night. It's still in my shower, so there are 2 Empties, but I always get this. I am a big fan of Tree Hut's Shea Sugar Scrubs, and Brazilian Nut is my favorite. It just smells like, I don't know, chocolatey coffee. I don't know. It smells delicious, basically, and yeah, I've gone through 2 of them. This is the only scent I buy because I know I like it. I mean, I should get Adventurous, but I'm always like, but I like this scent. Like, why would I try something else? But anyway, definitely, yes, a repurchase. I think I'm going to try to DIY a scrub, a body scrub next, and then after that, I'll probably repurchase another one. But I do want to try to DIY it because I forget how much these are. I mean, I'll still pay it depending on how hard it is to DIY a sugar scrub. But it's just very convenient just picking it up and going for it. But I hear it's not too hard to DIY your own. So I really need to try that. But if that doesn't work out, I'm definitely repurchasing that. Next step, and what looks like leaked all over my trash bag here, is the Olay Foaming Face Wash. I also mentioned this in my skincare favorites. I just used it up and I don't have another one, so I need to go out and repurchase. Yes, this is definitely a repurchase. I love it. It's affordable, so it's hard, even though I haven't tried and enjoy, kind of the same story with this. I've tried and enjoy other brands, high-end brands, and they're nice, but for me it's like, it's a face wash. It's not anything like sitting on my skin for a long time. It just kind of goes on my skin for a couple seconds before I wash it off. So it's hard for me to pay a lot of money for that. So while I enjoy trying new face washes, this is what I go back to if I don't have anything in my stash, if I haven't gotten anything from PR or like a freebie with an order. This is what I repurchased. So yes, this is definitely a repurchase. I highly recommend. It's a foaming face wash, so I really like that, and I think it gets makeup off really well. You guys know I use a 2-step cleansing method, which I'm going to talk about next, but this is my second step, and it works great. So before I use that face wash, I use a cleansing balm or oil, and I've really been into balms recently. over oils. But this is the Clinique Take the Day Off Cleansing Balm. I finally broke down and bought it because I tried and loved the It Cosmetics Bye Bye Makeup one, and people were saying, yeah, I've always heard that this is an amazing one, so I wanted to compare the two, and I actually did do a post on my blog comparing the Clinique one to the It Cosmetics one. I can leave it linked down below if you're curious to hear my thoughts on the differences between both of the cleansing balms. But I used this baby up. It was great. It stung my eyes a little bit if I wasn't careful, but nothing bad. And when I say it stings my eyes, it's not really stinging, more like it would make my vision blurry, and it would just, I don't know. It would just, I could feel it in my eyes. It would kind of burn a little bit, but that just sounds bad. If you've gotten cleansing balms in your eye, you know what I mean. It's just it's a different feeling, and it definitely blurred my vision a bit. But if I was careful, I didn't have any problems. I would probably repurchase this because it is a more affordable high-end cleansing balm. The It Cosmetics, I think, is my all-time favorite. I'm gonna throw it out there. The Bye Bye Makeup is so good, so nice. I love it. But it is a lot more expensive. So price-wise, I could see myself repurchasing this. But I think after I finish these cleansing balms, I'm going to switch back to oils because it's been so long. So I'm not going to be repurchasing this anytime soon, but it is a good one. And I think I would probably repurchase the Clinique one over the It Cosmetics one first because Clinique's more affordable. All right, and then just a couple of makeup products. First off, I just finished my declutter, and I didn't declutter these, and honestly, I should have just decluttered these in that video. But basically, both of these are just, there's not enough product in there for them to work. So basically, they're used up and done, and I'm calling them done. They're both from Jessie's Girl. This second one was actually like a prototype that they sent me, Jessie's Girl sent me to test out and try. I wasn't the biggest fan of it. I still like this original Jessie's Girl liner a lot more that you just shake up, but both of them, when I use them, I get a very watery black line, which you did not get when you first used this. So they're both done. Definitely, the Jessie's Girl liner is definitely a repurchase for me. I love the tip. I love the shake pen. It leaves a glossy finish. If you're not aware, it's not a matte finish liner, but that's okay. This is awesome for the days when I'm in a hurry. And I have no idea if they actually are going to go through with this prototype, so I'm not going to say anything about that one, but the Jessie's Girl black liner, definitely a repurchase. And then last up is the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte Foundation. I was trying to pan this in my Finish 5 by Fall Project Pan, and I just had a little bit left when the challenge ended at the end of September, but it is officially done, and I am so glad, and I'm so ready to go repurchase a shade that matches me correctly. This is a little too dark and a little too pinky for me, so I always had to mix it with another foundation, which is why it took forever to go through. Finally, I'm done, so fingers crossed I can find a shade that matches me and is a little more yellow and lighter, which is hard to find at the drugstore, a light tone foundation that isn't pink based, because usually if you're light, it's like they only have cool tone options, but I'm very warm tone and pale, so that's difficult. But anyway, this is definitely going to be a repurchase, and I've been keeping myself from buying a new one until this is finished up to kind of give me that motivation I need. So now it's done, and I can go buy a new one, and I'm so happy. All right, and that is it for my first Empties. Yeah, I don't know how often I'll be doing this. As I said, I really want to hear your feedback if this is something you would like to see on a regular basis. If I do it on a regular basis, I'm gonna try to kind of keep it frequent, so it's never like too many empties, because I don't want to sit here and talk for an hour about empty products. But yeah, definitely let me know down below. Are empties something you're into, or are you just bored out of your mind when you see another Empties video? Let me know down below. Hit the thumbs up if you like this type of content. That will help me know too. And yeah, with all that said, I will see you very soon in my next video. Bye guys.